morning and good afternoon. Welcome to the ProductIP platform training on document requests for suppliers. If during the training you have any questions, please use the Q&A function to post your questions. This session will be recorded and will be shared with you after the webinar. On the agenda for today are receiving a document request per email, registration, checking your document request, confirm or decline the document request, how to upload documents, view the status of your uploaded documents, and at the end, the Q&A. If you have questions related to products or why you should upload documents, please ask your customer or the preferred lab if you are in a preferred lab approach. If you have questions related to the ProductIP platform, you can contact us by helpdesk@productip.com. Here's a quick overview of the flow of a document request. First, you will receive a document request per email. You will either already have an account or ProductIP is new to you and you have to register. Then you go to the request, you confirm the request, you start uploading documents, and your customer asks you to upload more documents or not, and they are satisfied. First step, receiving the document request invitation email. This is what the email looks like. Please note that it is sent from a no reply email account, so you cannot reply to this email. In this email, you will also see the message that your customer has written, the product name and the article number. You will also see more information on why you received this email. To go further, you click on Start Uploading. After you click this, you are either logged in, or if you are a new user, you are referred to our registration page. This is what it looks like. Your email address is your username, which is entered by default. Then you complete the rest of the form. Everything with the star is mandatory. Agree to the terms and register. If clicking Start Upload doesn't redirect you to the page you see here, try using a compatible browser like Firefox, Chrome, Edge, or Safari. You could also go to ProductIP.com and click the button Register Now. When you log into the ProductIP platform, you may encounter one of these scenarios. It might be that it says that there is no request available, or you can see the tab request, but the specific related product request, a document request is not there. You can take one of the following actions. You could ask your supplier if they have sent a document request. Of course, when you have received the email, it says that they did. You can check if maybe the document request was sent to your colleague and your colleague has forwarded it. Then you could ask your customer to send the document request directly to your email address. What you could also do is ask your company account administrator to invite the colleague who did receive the document request to register as a new user. Once they are registered as a user, you can also see the requests that are sent to them. On this slide, I'm quickly going to explain how the administrator can add new users. Please note that this is only available for users with administration rights. If you are the only user in your company, you are the administrator, but if there are multiple users, there will be one user with administrative rights. So you go to the wrench icon, which is in the top right of the screen. Click company account, select users, invite user, fill out the information, type a message, and send the invitation. The colleague will receive this email that they have been invited to the company account. They can just click the link and go through the steps. The user may see this message even after successfully registering and logging into ProductIP. This means that the request email domain is already linked to an existing account. The account admin has received an email requesting approval for access. That will be shown on the next slide. Please do not click Revoke Request in this email. Doing so will cancel the access request and delay the process. This is the email which the admin would receive, and they can accept the user. Of course, if they do not know this specific user, they can deny it. So now that we have talked about receiving the email, we can get started on uploading the documents. But first, we have to check the document request. So this is the overview. Of course, it's not included all the text that you see here, but I'm just going to quickly take you through the steps that you can see. First of all, in the top at 1, you see request. Then at number 2, you see product document request. This is where all your document requests are gathered. Open requests means the request that was sent by your customer and that you still have to work on. Open request pending for review means that you have worked on these requests and you have notified the customer that you are done and you would like them to review it. Completed requests are the requests where you have uploaded all documents and your customer has closed the task. If for some reason you need to upload documents to a completed request, please contact your customer to reopen the request so that you can upload documents. When you hover over certain parts of our platform, you will get more info. For instance, at missing documents, if you hover over the orange square, you can see which documents are missing. If you see a blue square, you hover over it and you see any document remarks that have been made by your customer. At last comment, you can see the last comment that was left by you or by your customer. So let's take the next step. We can click View Request to see what was entered in and to confirm or decline. As you can see here, if the information is correct, you can confirm. If for some reason there is information that is not correct, let's go back a little bit. As you can see here, there's information on the article number. Might be that is not correct. You don't recognize it, then you might decline it. Type in a reason and click send. Then your customer will receive an email from our platform and they can decide to resend or to change something. But if you click confirm, the document request will open and that's what this looks like. You have the chance to upload documents. At the left side, you see information about the product. And below that, you see the comment section. This is where you can leave messages for your customer and where you can communicate. So for instance, if you have a question or a comment about requested documents or uploaded documents, you can create a comment there and your customer will receive them. At the right side, you can upload documents. Also, you can click the blue information and get more information on what your customer filled out. In the next slide, you will see more information on this. Then there's a section with all the requested documents. In the next slide, also more information. And at the bottom, you see the uploaded documents. In this example, there are no uploaded documents yet, but in slides to come, we will also see how that looks like. So this is the view on information that your customer has filled out. You can see the market release date, regions, which are regions where the product will be sold, the product category that was selected, and questions that have been answered. It's important to note that if you see anything wrong, answered wrong, to notify your customer via the comments, because they can adjust it. And this might also adjust the number of documents that are requested on your site. Under requested documents, you can see an eye icon, and you can see at the end a blue square. This is where you can find more information on the documents requested. As you can see here, there are available resources, and there's also more information on the related requirement. For bill of material, it's almost the same. The document requested is a bill of materials, and the requirement is a bill of materials. But it could also be that you see, for instance, eco-design test report. When you click on the eye, you can find more information on which standard specifically is related to eco-design. There's also some information about classification. Classification means what is the risk if this document is not available. So for instance, the bill of material is classification B3, which means it's most likely to result in a warning if incomplete. As I already explained, at the end there are also resources. Resources could be a compliance clip with more information. It could be a template, which you can download, fill out and upload again. It could also be a form. Then it would say create. And if you click create, a form is opened in another web page. In this case, it's Verifier. You open a draft, go through all the questions and click finalize. Once you've clicked finalize, the document will automatically be uploaded to the document request. You do not have to download and upload again. So about this uploading documents, how does it work? So we have a button, you click it, then a window pops up where you can add documents. You can either drag documents to the screen or add documents by clicking the plus. As you can see here, only PDF, JPEG and PNG files are admitted. If you have a Word or an Excel, please convert them to PDF first. Wait until the status is 100% and then the documents have been uploaded. There's also a possibility to upload documents from an existing technical file. If you are already creating technical files, it might be that you have documents in a technical file in ProductIP already, and you want to use them for this document request. In that case, you click Select Documents from Existing Technical File, search for the related technical file, select it, click Next, and then tick all the documents that you want to include. This saves a lot of time. So as I mentioned before, at the bottom of the right side of the screen, you can see the uploaded documents. Once you have uploaded documents, you see it like this. Of course, when you have just uploaded documents, you will only see a status unchecked because your customer still has to review your documents. But after a while, you might notice that there are documents that have been rejected, pending, or checked in front of them. That means that your customer has been checking and reviewing your documents. When hovering over the status, you will see the remarks that have been left by your customer about the documents. We always ask customers to add these remarks and be clear about them. If something is not clear, please send a comment to them in the comment section to ask for more information. Here you have also the option to add more information to your documents. For instance, you can add a document category by clicking Select. In this example, you can see that I have added a declaration of identity for the product already as a document category. And you can also add details. And details means you add metadata, we also call it. And metadata can be a description, it can be a reference number, for instance, if it's a test report, the test report number. You can add when it has been issued, if there's an expiry date, all kinds of information you can add. Of course, this is not mandatory, but it might make it easier to find the documents for your customer. So as I already explained a couple of times, we have a comments section, and it's very helpful to also track communication. It saves the history in the file of the customer. So let's say in 5 years there's a question about the product, then the customer can still see what information was shared through the comments section. You can simply type in information in the box Add a new comment, click Add comment, and your comment will be shared. Your customer will also receive a platform email about it. So once you are done uploading all the documents, you have the option to click Save and Continue later. That's what you use when you know that you still have to upload documents. Or you can say Save and Close. This is what you use when you have uploaded all the documents you have. You can also add a closing comment for your customer, saying, for instance, this is all I have, I don't have anything else, and then save and close. And then I will go back a couple of sheets just for your confirmation. Yeah. So what we just saw in the slide, where you say save and close, that means when you save and close that your document request will move from open request to open request with pending for review. It's important to notice this change. And once your customer says, no, you are not done yet, they can reopen it and it will move to open request again. So if you are looking for a specific document request and you cannot find it under open request, please also check for open request pending for review and vice versa. I will go back to the last slide. Okay, this was the information that I wanted to share with you. I would very much like to invite you also to register for the frequently asked questions and new functionalities training. It's not so much training, it's more like a get together online. And this session is designed to address questions that you may have while processing the request on our platform. You can sign up on our event page, which is mentioned here. And now I will end this section and there will be room to answer all your questions. Thank you very much for listening.